The U.S. Justice Department has now agreed to appoint a special counsel to oversee the federal investigation into possible collusion between President Trump's campaign and Russia. Former FBI Director Robert Mueller is going to head up the probe. Mueller is 72 years old. He led the FBI from 2001 to 2013. In fact, he was appointed by former President George W. Bush. Mueller assumed his post 1 week before the September 11th attacks. President Donald Trump, who did not mention Mueller by name, said in a statement tonight, quote, "A thorough investigation will confirm what we already know. There was no collusion between my campaign and any foreign entity. I look forward to this matter concluding quickly." The Russia controversy shaking Wall Street today, with the Dow having its worst day since September. Channel 2's Keith Garvin joins us live now with reaction from Houstonians and with what we can expect in this investigation. Keith?
Well, Bill, first off, there's no evidence that has surfaced publicly to link President Donald Trump to any meddling with Russia. But having said that, with more turbulence coming from Washington, some Houstonians are starting to get anxious. All that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think it's a source of concern for most people. Everyone that I've talked to.
Special prosecutors, also known as independent or special counsel, are not unheard of, but are relatively uncommon, especially when it comes to possible direct ties to a U.S. president. With a special prosecutor now tasked to investigate whether President Donald Trump's associates colluded with Russian officials in last year's campaign, people we spoke to have concerns.
The White House right now is extremely unstable, especially with our president and the country being so divided the way it is now.
It's concerning the way this country is going. I'd like to see truth and honesty win out, but don't know who to believe.
Former FBI Director Robert Mueller will lead the investigation. He'll not only look into potential links between the Trump campaign and Russian officials, he'll also look into his successor James Comey's claims that President Trump pressured him to quash the probe. Channel 2 legal analyst Brian Weiss, who has experience as a special prosecutor, says the investigation will be thorough.
He's going to follow the evidence wherever it leads, and that could well lead to criminality involving the President of the United States, cabinet members, and any other high-ranking individual whose DNA is on any collusion between Russia and the United States of America.
And with more turmoil out of Washington in just the first 4 months of the Trump presidency, some folks are starting to worry.
The conclusion of all this is what I'm really concerned about. And then where do we go from there?
Well, the last time a special prosecutor was appointed by the Justice Department was in 2003 to investigate the unmasking of a CIA agent. And ironically, the person who ultimately made that decision was James Comey, who was the Deputy Attorney General at the time. Reporting live from Fort Bend County, Keith Garvin, KPRC Channel 2 News.